stop me now.
What is going on, y'all? You already know what time it is. It is time for the most uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. Now, you're probably wondering why the San Francisco Bay Area look. Well, for starters, you can't go wrong with the 2000s retro Golden State Warriors logo. Also, took a vacation out to Cali, went to go visit a buddy, went to a Giants game, went to the San Jose Sharks game, had a time out there, and it was a blast. So obviously, I'm not leaving there without any Bay Area sports merch. You know what I'm saying? In any case, though, you already know how the game works. Be sure to click one of the two links in the description of this video. If you're looking for some awesome merch, be sure to click on the link that says No Mercy Sports. Click the tab that says truevictory.com. They are veteran owned, veteran operated, and man, oh man, they got an awesome selection right now. They got t-shirts, they got accessories, they got gym accessories. I mean, what is it? Oh my God. Drawing a blank right now. I apologize. The possibilities are endless. Once you have found what you're looking for, be sure to use code No Mercy Sports 15 for 15% off your entire purchase. Now, if fitness is your game, then be sure to click the link in the description of this video that says Fit for Life Fitness. And be sure to click the tab that says the best at-home workout programs ever. All right. Beachbody, or Body as they now go by, which is Bravo Oscar Delta India. They are awesome. They have a ton of workout programs, whether you want to go on a stationary bike and do something with that, whether you want to run on a treadmill, whether you want to hit the weights, whether you want to do body weight, which is insanity, or if you want to do a combination of HIIT, they have that as well. The possibilities are endless with the Beachbody app, or Body as they now go by. When you sign up, be sure to use code James K Body. That's James Kilo Bravo Oscar Delta India, and you will get 15% off when you sign up. Now, let's get into tonight's show. We got a ton of topics to talk about. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a great time. Let's get into it, baby. All right. Let me talk to you. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. And I already got somebody backstage waiting to come on to this show. He's been dying to talk about a few subjects that he needs to get off his chest. Here he is.
Drink in my cup, in my hand. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Drink in my cup, in my hand. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, so my youth, cause they know I'm the man.
Drink in my cup, in my hand. Blow on my dude, cause they know I'm the man. I'm in the VIP cause I'm very important. Unfortunately, I see some niggas I can't stand. So I step to them suckers, think in front of them like I should. We can settle this now, we can settle this in the hood. So what y'all wanna do? I gotta...
Big Mac, what is going on, man? You at work right now? You at work right now, Big Man?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
running Harvest Fair.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Well, it's honestly a rarity that I do this because I actually stopped watching the sport. But after last night's playing game between the Warriors and the Clippers, man, oh man, we got some basketball topics to talk about, baby. So I honestly think it's safe to say that Doc Rivers might be the most overrated head coach in NBA history because, wow, this dude, when you have the Greek Freak as your face of the franchise, what's up, Terry? Hope you're able to make it in a bit. When you have the Greek Freak as the face of your franchise, and you proceed to post a losing record, you know it's bad. Like seriously, 2 first-round losses.
Hold on. Now, I will say this, okay, and this is the only part that I would defend. All right, you're also talking about a Giannis who missed how many games, how many seasons in a row now. So and then who's behind him? Who's their next best player?
That's true.
Exactly. So you want Doc Rivers to do it with nobody, and a superstar who only plays half the time? No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, this is much more about Giannis than it does Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is a great coach when he has a team to coach, but he's had no team to coach. Okay. Yeah. As far as the Milwaukee goes, now what he did with the Clippers, he had a chance with the Clippers. I give it to you. His time has definitely run over. But at the same time, he can be a very good coach for a couple different teams that need coaches. So it's not like he is a scrub. He's a bum. He's no longer good. No, it's his voice gets stale, especially when you don't have anyone that's gonna deliver what he wants.
Yeah, and that's honestly the question I was going to say. Was it any surprise that Doc Rivers parted ways with the Milwaukee Bucks as the head coach, and now Milwaukee is on the search for a new head coach?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty mutual because he knows if without Giannis, they're not a competitive team. They're not a competitive team. They're a rebuilding team.
So, yeah, they went 32-50 this year.
Yeah. Exactly. Now here's my whole thing is, now imagine if Giannis didn't start at all. What are they going to lose? Another 10, 15 games?
At best, I was going to say, like, the way that you brought it up, it was the Bucks probably would have been the same way that the Cavs were when LeBron went to Miami and Cleveland posted the worst record probably in NBA history. No, wait, that's the Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, man. The NBA, you are not going to flourish in the NBA if you do not have talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's that simple. And like you said, you can be the greatest head coach ever. You know what I'm saying? Like Pop could come back, be 100% healthy and ready to go. And
Dead zone? Yeah, it looks like a dead zone. All right, we got somebody else waiting backstage. Here he is, y'all.
Attention all Harvester shoppers and employees. The time is now 8:45.
All right, let's try this again. We got somebody else waiting backstage. Here he is, y'all. Terry, what is going on, my man?
I felt like I was ambushed, like backstage. Someone's trying to keep me from going on the show. It just went black on me.
It's because somebody called me. I'm using my phone.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
I honestly thought you were like in a dead zone at the grocery store,
and then my
dog.
wife want to blow my phone up and call me, and I'm like trying to keep talking, but my phone starts glitching. I'm like, damn it, woman. Why you call me now?
Dude, trust me, my wife does the exact same thing. You're trying to call me, but I'm in the car jamming out.
Where'd James
I
go?
always mess with my wife with that, and I hear like Metallica on the radio. I tell her I don't answer the call. I told her you don't interrupt Metallica. I've known them longer.
I'm gonna use that.
Hell yeah.
Here's your buddy, James.
What's up, puppy?
Here he jumps clear over me now when I'm sitting on the chair.
Oh dear God!
Yeah, he's about 50 pounds now
My God!
at 5 months.
5
That's a
months
big
and he's
boy.
50 pounds.
This well, I guess his dad, the champion pedigree chalk lab. I guess his dad was about 80, 70 or 75, 80 pounds.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I had a really fat one at one time. I had a black lab. He was for most of his life he was about 180.
Dang.
Yeah. Now, mind you, his head was about 3'8". So the top of his head from when he was standing up was 3'8". He was a big fucking dog.
Damn. What kind of dog was he?
But
There you go.
all right. So we were talking about Milwaukee and Doc Rivers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Terry. So
and I
we
guess
were
we were
on
going to
the
Clippers.
topic of
Kawhi
the
Leonard
Milwaukee
and-
Bucks. Was it any
It's a
surprise that
shame.
Doc
It was a
Rivers
shame.
parted
They-
ways with the
like,
Bucks as the head coach?
To watch them go out like that to Golden State when Golden State like their biggest savior last night was Al Horford.
Yes, I
Al
100%
Horford
agree
hitting
to that.
4 threes in the fourth quarter was nuts.
I will 100% agree to that.
Without him, they don't win. And like right now, I just glanced at the scores for tonight for the Magic versus the Hornets. The Hornets are getting blown out.
Yeah, it was like 28-10 when
which
I last
am
saw it.
absolutely surprised about.
Jeez.
So
But-
you asked me earlier if I'm surprised about the Doc Rivers firing, or
Yeah, are you surprised by that?
No, it was just how. What are your thoughts on it? Was it Doc Rivers' fault? Was it Giannis's fault?
I would honestly, I'd probably put the blame on both, because I think Giannis is kind of turned into a kind of a diva now. But however, I think the game is passing up Doc Rivers, and like Max said earlier, it seemed like for Doc Rivers to succeed, he had to have a stacked squad, like when he started with the Celtics.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Giannis has been the guy.
Then it was the 76ers. Then it was the Clippers. Everywhere he's gone, he's had 2 or 3 chess pieces to play with and to move around. Having that is, yes, you know what I mean? Like a great coach, it can make you even better. But again, that has been my biggest thing with him, is that if the talent is not there, he's not there.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. And right now, Giannis is literally the only dude that the Bucks can really rely on. I said Giannis is really the dude that the Bucks can really rely on.
He's the franchise player. He's probably going to play there his whole career, just drain him of money. Unless he takes a pay cut to add more talent to the roster.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
No, he's getting traded. He's getting traded. He's not going to be there.
I was actually just about to say, so for the Bucks, obviously their season is over. But it really wouldn't be.
I gotta go open the back up and get for the truck.
All right.
Give me a few minutes. I'll jump back on if I can.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Doc
so
just broke my ankles trying to get the glove out of his mouth. Shit.
Yeah, so with the Bucks, their season is over, and it really wouldn't be any surprise if Giannis would request a trade. And
I can't hear you.
What? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can only see. Can you see my whole face? Because I see like a black.
Yeah, I see you.
That's like weird on mine. Let me leave and come back in because it's like there's a strip on my end.
All right. Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, like, if you can get on your computer, go for it, man.
Oh, yeah, Miss Purdue's online right now.
All right.
All right.
All right. So we're having a few technical difficulties right now, but right now the main focus is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah. So the Buck season is basically over right now, and don't get me wrong, I am happy for him for that he brought a title back to Milwaukee that hasn't seen an NBA championship since the Oscar Robertson days. You know, credit where credit is due for Giannis staying loyal to the Bucks, but he's starting to realize that if Milwaukee can't put players around him, he's going to want out sometime soon. Now, if Giannis were to request a trade and test the waters of free agency, what are some possible destinations that would be very interested in Giannis? But hang on a sec.
All right. That should be in shortly.
All right. Working better now?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was weird.
Yeah. But yeah, so what are some possible destinations that you could see Giannis going to if he requested a trade from the Bucks?
I would say a West Coast, or not a Western Conference team. Maybe a team like if we're going with the team that already kind of has weapons there, I would say
That's not a bad take.
dang. I don't even know. To be honest with you, this is kind of a hard one because wherever he goes, obviously he'd be starting right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to, is he listed as a power forward or small forward?
Let's check. Power forward.
This would be a crazy reach. But what if you were to go to San Antonio Wemby?
Ooh, that's not a crazy reach at all.
Be Twin Towers 2.0.
Yeah, it really would. I mean, I'm not trying to get biased just because I came back from Cali, but
You're gonna say Golden State, aren't you? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I thought you were gonna go like Sacramento for a second.
oh fuck no. Sacramento is like the LA Angels of the NBA. They've had so much talent and did nothing with it.
Their best chance was 2004 when they
Yes.
had Jason Williams and Chris Webber.
Yeah, I will 100% agree to that.
Get off of that damn thing. Sorry.
Nah, you good, man. But so we're gonna stay on the good God.
Yeah.
Incoming missile. But so we're gonna stay on the topic of basketball right now. And one thing I saw when I was watching one of the shows on ESPN was that leading up to the play-in tournament, they showed that on this day 6 years ago, the Warriors won the 2016 Warriors won their record-breaking 73rd game to go 73-9, and unfortunately, RIP Kobe. So it got me thinking. It really sucked that the 2016 Warriors didn't bring home a title, but KD would go on to shock the NBA world by joining the Warriors after the Thunder blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors in the playoffs. Now, the 96 Bulls were a different breed when they were running the 90s. And 72-10 was, and always will be the most impressive record that the NBA will see for a very long time.
Oh, very much so.
However, the 2017 Warriors had some very high expectations going into that season, and they shattered it. So, with that said, in a 7-game series between the 96 Bulls and 2017 Warriors, who's taking the series?
Bulls in 4.
Ooh, clean sweep.
Yeah, I think the talent gap is a big difference there. Now, I mean, think of it this way. This would kind of be the good comparison. It'd probably be a bad one because I'm thinking of when the Lakers beat the Sixers. I think the most maybe the Warriors would get 1 game.
I'm going to be generous and say 2.
Because you bought the hat and they're sponsoring you now, you little sellout.
Well, no, I'm saying Steve Kerr is the head coach. He was also a part of the 96 Bulls, so he knows how that offense is going to be run. So in my opinion, the Warriors get 2 at best.
But how's that going to play out then? He's under contract with the Bulls. He can't technically be coaching the Warriors.
You know what? That's true. Okay. Yeah, so if we're taking Kerr out of the situation as the head coach of the Warriors, putting him in with the 96 Bulls, I'll give you – I'll agree. 1 game at best for the Warriors.
Yeah.
So,
because, I mean, I think Pippen would shut down Draymond.
mm-hmm.
Or Rodman would shut down Draymond.
I was going to say, there you go.
Yeah.
It'd
Rodman
be Rodman.
shuts down Draymond. I think Pippen has a fairly easy – I mean, he's probably just let the guy shoot outside all the time, but I think Pippen one-on-one would take Thompson. Now, Ron Harper is not going to stop Curry, I don't think, so he's probably going to have help from Jordan. Nobody's stopping Jordan. And we'll say – you said 96, right?
Yes.
I mean, the centers would probably cancel each other. Who was the center for the Warriors?
Luke Longley.
No, for the Warriors.
Oh, shit.
Because they just might cancel each other out if nobody really knew him. I mean, people knew Luke Longley, but he wasn't like a dominant force by any means. But he was, to me, he was a smart player. Like, he knew his role and he executed it. And it just basically gave Jordan the ball.
Basically, yeah.
Rebound, get him the ball.
So we got Zaza Pachulia and Damian Jones, but I honestly think that Longley,
I think Luke Longley would beat him.
yeah, and then also JaVale McGee.
Okay, I'd probably give the edge to McGee.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
Yeah, but I mean. The centers we know are no more. It's like the NBA is no longer a big man league.
Well, yeah, because we got big men pulling up from like 30 feet out.
Yeah, that and it's like it seems a lot of teams go with the 2 guard, 3 forward set.
Yeah, like we got Draymond out here playing center basically.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
That's not his thing.
No, I'm 100% going with the 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look, this logo is a top 5 logo of the 2000s.
That is a clean one there.
Yeah. I was going to say, top 5 logo of the 2000s. It's not even close.
You should have got the 80s Warriors hat.
Ooh, yeah.
Not the one with the basketball and the state outline. The one that just said Warriors, like I'm talking to Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway days.
Ooh, okay. I think I saw that, but I was just like, no, I'm going to go with what they're rocking right now. And then I saw this one as well. I'm like, got to.
I think Curry got drafted under that logo like a year or so before they changed it to their current ones.
Yeah. Because he got drafted in 2009.
Yeah.
And then about a year or two, maybe 3 max. That's when they changed their logo.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna move on from the professional. We're gonna go down to college. Look, I get it. Losing is one thing, but for UConn head coach Gino Auriemma, when you've won 42% of the national championships in the last 16 years, I want to say, why get salty over the fact that the other coach would not shake hands with you after the game? His resume at UConn is something no one is touching anytime soon. Now, despite the loss to South Carolina in the tournament, will women's UConn basketball go down as the greatest college basketball team of all time?
Well, I mean, that I'd say right now, yes. I mean, before that, I would have said the Lady Volunteers
Ooh, solid pick.
with was it Coach Sumlin, right? Pat Sumlin was her name?
No, Pat Summit.
Pat Summit. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, UConn is definitely top one with that one, and I hope that with the UCLA women's winning, I hope that they're able to reload and just not be like the flavor of the month. And
oh yeah, no, the UCLA women's basketball team, they were on a mission in this tournament, and it really showed.
like it's almost like UConn should have been number one overall. Maybe. I mean, it to each their own, but
yeah. I mean, to each their own, indeed. Yeah, I
that,
really
that
think
was crazy though. 4 number 1 seeds in the Final Four.
Yeah, no, it really is. But I mean, it really shows like, yo, who is the legitimate number 1 team or who is a false number 1 team?
I mean, I can imagine if, say, one of those teams didn't make it, how badly embarrassed the other teams would have lost, like, say, 5 through the rest of the field.
Yep.
Because those 4 really separated themselves from the rest of the pack compared to the other teams.
Oh, yeah, no, hands down. Not even close. But, all right, we're going to take our first commercial break. When we get back, we're going to get into some baseball talk and some hockey as well. Stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a minute.
can't stop me now.
All right. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. So let's get into some baseball real quick because it baffles me that some sports personalities are really going to overreact so early into the season over a player's performance. Baseball is a literal marathon, not a sprint. There is a reason why baseball is 162 games long and not 17 weeks long like football. Records can flip on a dime, and teams, and right now, some teams in the standings that are where they are isn't really all that surprising to me. Except the AL West, because damn, I didn't have the A's having this type of record to start 20 games into the season. Regardless, though.
Is this one of those buy or sell situations with the A's?
It probably is, because right now, the last I saw, they were sitting at 10-9.
That is pretty good for the A's.
Yeah. I think there's second place in the AL West.
Well, as far as they go, I think they're trying to get everyone pumped up in Vegas when they get that beautiful new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because let's face it, even if they suck their first year in the stadium, you're in Vegas, first of all. You're going to have so many surrounding teams, plus you have places like Nellis Air Force Base where I used to be stationed. You're going to have baseball fans from all over the country there.
Yes, sir.
And everyone's going to go to that game. Denver is 8 hours away, drive. You know you're going to have some mile-high folks want to come to Vegas. LA is probably like 4 or 5 hours away. Same with San Diego.
I was going to say probably 6, depending on traffic, though.
I could do it in 5.
Yeah, that's valid.
And you got Frisco is like 12 hours. Arizona, Phoenix is like 6 hours away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a great place. I mean, now, like I said, whether they suck or not coming the next season, it's going to be – people are still going to fill the seats.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Vegas.
So, but look, there is a reason why I stopped watching shows on ESPN, like First Take and everything like that. Like, I get it. Overreacting is one thing, but, like, if you're somebody like Stephen A. Smith and you're crashing out about Aaron Judge's first fucking game of the season, what the fuck are we doing right now? So
he's a smart man. Let me tell you why. It's not for the reasons you think. He is by far the GOAT when it comes to rage baiting people.
Okay.
So
you had me in the first half. I'm like, where the fuck are you going with this? And then when you said rage baiting, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Because what happens when you rage bait people? You're going to attract all sorts of company.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's true.
He doesn't necessarily have to believe what he's saying, but as long as he gets the reaction he's trying to look for, people are going to watch the show because they hate him. They're going to watch live. They're going to comment, do whatever. He's very smart, kind of like the way Don King used to promote fights back in the day.
That's valid. Well, looks like that run could be coming to an end very shortly because with WrestleMania this weekend, we're going to get into some predictions after our next commercial. But with WrestleMania being this weekend, Danhausen came onto First Take and cursed Stephen A. Smith. He about to learn the hard way how real that curse is if you watch WWE.
So is hairline going to go back further?
No, the Knicks are more than likely getting swept by the Hawks.
Oh, he would hate that. Or the
Well,
Giants
he's also expressed how big a Knicks fan he really is. And the Knicks had one of the best records in the Eastern Conference.
We've seen that story though before.
That's true. That is very
Look at
true.
last season. I only said they were going to go to the finals last year.
Yeah.
And then Indiana went and did their thing just to be embarrassed by the Thunder.
Yeah. No, very true. All right, so we got one more person waiting backstage. He is the host with the most of the most villainous podcast you will find on social media. Here he is.
I'm a bad guy, the one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villain. Taking it over the place. I'll bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I'm rocking my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Andrew, what is going on, my man? How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. I got to get up at 4:00 in the morning, but I wanted to hop on for a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're going to recap two topics that we talked about in the first part of this show. 2017 Warriors versus the 96 Chicago Bulls in a 7-game series. Who takes it?
That's crazy talk. The 96 Bulls take it in 6. I don't. I mean,
I gave the 2017 Warriors 2 games as well.
Yeah, that's how I think that would go down 4-2.
I said
5. Next up, look, despite losing, I get it. It's part of the game and everything, but crashing out over the fact that, Dawn Staley didn't shake your hand. Like, Gino, what are we doing right now? You got a resume that is untouchable in women's college basketball. In general college basketball. Having said that, though, if Gina Auriemma steps down, will UConn women's basketball go down as the greatest college basketball team of all time?
Yes. I mean, that was a 40-year run there, man. That will never be matched. That was. So yeah, that's the greatest stretch of women's basketball history. That's like that UCLA type good.
I was just about to say, like, he won 42% of the national championships going back 16 years.
Yep.
And, bro, you're crashing out over a handshake?
Well, here's the thing. She did shake his hand.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you saw the rest of the story. So ESPN come out and they showed the pregame handshake and everything. So and they caught him out for lying, and then that's when he issued that public apology.
Gotcha. Okay.
Being a super sore loser.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. But I guess when you've been on top for so long, it's like the whole Roman Reigns thing. You expect people to acknowledge you.
Well, I mean, she did. When he got beat.
Yeah, no, for sure. But, so we're in baseball season right now, and we're 20 games in. and people are freaking out about certain players' performances and everything like that, how they're off to a slow start. Baseball has literally shown that it is a sprint or a marathon, not a sprint. Should people just stop overreacting? The fact that we're 20 games into this season.
Yeah. So, for example, all right. So we're 20 games in the season. The Braves already have 7 shutouts this year. 7, most in the majors. First team to 100 runs. They have the best ERA in Major League Baseball. They are 12-7. The Braves are a problem. The problem with that is this is a 162 game stretch. We still got 140 to go. Pump the brakes. How many years in a row did we see the Mets have a fucking 17 game lead, 12 game lead, only to lose it to the Braves in September? So, yeah, pump the brakes. I'm excited about the Braves and what they're doing. They're busting everybody's ass, and it's awesome. But I'm not ready to be like, this is a World Series team yet. Like 140 games to go. Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, look, Terry himself said it best. You know, Stephen A. Smith is a top-tier rage baiter because he was criticizing Judge's performance against the Giants the first game into the season when Judge went 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. And it's like, bro, it is the first game out of 162, and you're reacting like this? I get it. Rage baiting is one thing, but, bro, we got 4 or 5 months to fucking go. Calm the fuck down.
So here's what he was talking about. All right, so he's talking about Aaron Judge. Yeah, we're 20 games in the season after game 1, but I remember watching that. What he was saying was, yeah, so we saw Aaron Judge in the World Baseball Classic stink it up. And here we are going into the Major League season, and he's continuing on that trend. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
However, 1 game in, bro, calm down. Like, the World Baseball Classic is not the major leagues.
No.
So, I mean, so he was rage baiting, but he was making a point that this has been, going on. But, like, really, Aaron Judge did fine in the World Series. I meant the World Baseball Classic till the final game.
Yeah, he really did.
He did.
He did. I will 100% agree to that. But we're going to stay on the topic of baseball right now because to me, it is disgusting that people in this country have the impotence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to call themselves fans. I get it. Heckling is part of the game. But when you're bringing up a player's personal issues to the table, you might as well stop watching sports altogether. Now, a few years ago, Netflix dropped a documentary about the Boston Red Sox. And outfielder Jarren Duran would open up about some mental health issues he was going through and everything like that. Let's put it this way. He said at one point he was considering taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem route. Honestly, I applaud him for opening up like that because it is hard to do something like that. Mm-hmm. So a few days ago, Duran would ground out, or in a series against the Twins, Duran would ground out, and a fan in the stands would say something to Duran about his mental health problems. Despite opening up about his mental health, is it still okay for so-called fans to heckle players about that kind of thing?
All right, so here's the thing. It's certainly in poor taste. But I feel like, and I'm a little older than you are, Terry, not so much, but back in the day, and I'm not calling anybody soft or anything like that, but this was a normal occurrence at the ballpark in the 80s. Anytime like Darryl Strawberry got up there, man, people were chanting cocaine, man. That shit was fucking great. Like this is real. This really happened. Like when they would go to other stadiums, they would chant cocaine. I mean, like this is nothing new. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. However, with that being said, would I do it? Absolutely not. It's in poor taste. But these people are public figures, and they are subjected to stuff like that. Doesn't make it right, but this is something that's been going on since I was a kid. So, it's just is what it is.
I mean, I get it. Drugs are one thing, but again, at the same time, this is somebody that is messed up in the head mentally.
I am not comparing drugs to somebody who is suicidal.
Yeah.
I just use that as an example. He had a problem and they fucked with him about the problem. I'm not comparing the two, I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Same thing. Like James got real he was like, hold on, man.
I'm like, drugs? Mental health? What are we doing?
I'm just saying, like, when they find something out about you like that.
Yeah.
They always used it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Dude, man, I'm not that kind of guy. Jesus.
To me, it's like if they're going after, like you said, it's in poor taste. Of course, they're gonna say stuff like that. But like to me, if that's your big, heckling weapon, I mean, I guess you lack depth if that's what you're gonna go with the whole time. Like, oh, I'm gonna say one thing to him about his mental health. Probably tell him to go kill himself or something. That'll be a laugh, won't it, folks? But yeah, there's so many other creative ways to heckle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why there's a content creator I follow on social media, and he does this like polite heckling thing. Like, one that has really stuck with me, and I absolutely love this one, is like, oh, hey, so-and-so, I hear your favorite character from The Office is Toby. I'm like, Toby is a hateable character, so that ain't bad. I said that to a Giants game, or to Bryce Harper at a Giants game, or during our trip to Cali, and two people were like, thought I said something so evil and diabolical. I'm like, Toby is a hateable character on The Office. Fuck we doing?
So, I will tell you some heckling that I've done once, and it was so like I was at the Greenville Braves Stadium. I was probably 10, 11. I'm there with my mom and dad, and fucking one of the guys, I think it was Tommy Gregg, because he was our first baseman. He popped up 3 times. So he came up, he was coming up to bat the 4th time, and I'm like, you can hit the ball on the ground if you want. My mom said,
shut up. There was another good one. I saw this dude say, let's be honest, fitted sheets are a pain in the ass to fold because you basically just ball them up and throw them to the side. But if you actually know how to fold a fitted sheet, that is legendary status. So for home teams, this guy would go, yo, so-and-so, or to one of the guys in the outfield, I hear you know how to fold a fitted sheet, you stud. I'm like, that is gold.
You talk about Trev's chirps?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, he has the most unique ways of polite heckling.
So honestly, if you can fold a fitted sheet, you're a witch.
So your wife knows how to fold a fitted sheet?
Probably.
With no hands.
Probably.
I mean, there are many things you could complain about. Like, that wouldn't be one of them.
I mean, anybody hear me complaining?
No, I'm saying, I'm speaking in general.
All right. So we're going to stay on the topic of baseball. And honestly, I really got to keep reminding myself that there are other dysfunctional franchises in baseball worse than the Marlins. In 2002, the Angels would go on to win their first and only World Series ever. Fast forward to 2011, the Angels would get someone that could really turn their franchise around, being Mike Trout. I mean, seriously, his resume speaks for itself. On top of that, the Angels had the ultimate combo of a modern day Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth, being Trout and Shohei Ohtani. You'd think with a combo like that, they'd be bringing in multiple championships. Well, you'd be wrong. Their last playoff appearance was 2014, and their last winning record was 2015. Ohtani quickly realized he wasn't going to win anything anytime soon with the Angels, skip town, and go up the road to join the Dodgers. Now he's a two-time World Series champion. Has Mike Trout really wasted the best years of his career with the Angels?
I mean, I'm not going to punt the Angels down because they did sign Ohtani. They tried their best, but this dude can't stay healthy. Like we can't put this on the Angels. Like he was partnered with Ohtani. I mean, what more can the Angels do? I mean, except what the Dodgers are doing now, and they don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
So no, I mean the dude can't stay healthy. I don't think they stole his best years. I think his injuries stole his best years.
You know what? I'll agree to that. Because for so long, I thought it was the Angels that was ruining Trout's career because they were bringing in guys on multi-year deals, and then they just were like, fuck it, we're getting paid. So what's the point of even playing at this point? Anthony Rendon is a very, very good example of, I got paid? Bet I ain't going to do shit even though I'm a World Series champion.
Unfortunately, Mike Trout is probably the modern day Andrew Luck.
That's a very good comparison.
It's gonna be one of those biggest what if stories.
Andrew Luck is the modern day Andrew Luck. What are we talking about here?
I'm saying he's like if I'm comparing to a different sport, he's like the equivalent to Andrew Luck as far as injuries affecting their career.
I don't think so. I think I would liken it more to Joe Theismann because Mike Trout was considered the best player in baseball, just like Theismann was considered the best quarterback out there, and injuries just riddled him. I mean, Andrew Luck was good, but there was never talk of him going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. So I think Trout's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's earned it, even though he had injuries. Like, I don't know, man. That just.
Well, keep in mind, Theismann's career was unfortunately cut short due to a freak accident. And you knew it was bad when Lawrence Taylor, who was coked up out of his mind and still being able to do what he did on the gridiron, was like calling over for help for Theismann's injury.
Lawrence Taylor was he was a menace. He had no business out there. He injured a bunch of people during his time. However, he really was one of my most favorite to watch. But no, he should have never been out there in that state of mind. The NFL dropped the ball big time.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do though? So. Yeah, but it's no secret that Mike Trout is definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. Like I said, his resume speaks for itself. 3-time league MVP. God damn, I want to say damn near 15-time All-Star. The man was a highlight reel. Or is a highlight reel, I should say. So, but we're going to move on from
before we move on, I want to say something in regards to the Angels real quick, though. So
go for it.
For the Angel, mostly for Garrett Anderson and his family, I say, wish you all, rest in peace to Garrett. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family affected by this. 53 years that's still young, as we all know. But it's just one of those shocking news today that I saw. So.
Was it just like natural causes, or was it
I
something
haven't looked
different?
into it yet. I'll check that out later, but hopefully it's nothing to where, as we go back to earlier in the show, talking about mental health or anything like that.
No, for sure.
I haven't seen the cause of death yet, but it's still sad. Like, he played for the Braves too.
Yeah, no, very sad when you see a former player pass away, because it's just like, man, like the joy that you brought to our hearts.
And
Yeah.
he was another one loyal to those Angels, even when they had the ugly jerseys at one point. He was still repping them.
Are you talking about the A with like the wing on the side?
Yeah, I mean, back then I wasn't a fan of it, but like now it's just like, okay, I could dig it now, but like back then it was a lot of people hated that design. I mean, I like the navy blue one with the A.
Ooh,
Talking
okay.
like the '80s Angels, and before they went to the CA look.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I actually like the. Go ahead.
What's that?
No, I just said that CA looks my favorite. So, but continue. Sorry.
I was gonna say I really like the A with the wing on the side of it, because again, I was born in 1990, so I'm looking at this like, damn, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're closer to James's age than mine. By a good bit.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna step away from baseball and we're gonna go into something that is just so electric. It's one of the top 5 playoff atmospheres that was, and always will be untouched. The race for the Stanley Cup playoffs is on right now. Now, looking at the bracket, not too surprised by who's in the playoffs. We got the Colorado Avalanche, we got the Boston Bruins, Pittsburgh Penguins, Philadelphia Flyers, but there are a few teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs that actually surprised me, being the Buffalo Sabres, Anaheim Ducks, especially with their recent draft pick being McQueen. Like, damn.
So you said you got to you said the Sabres surprised you?
Yeah.
The Sabres are good. They might win it all, man.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it pans out. But we also got the Tampa Bay Lightning in the playoffs as well.
Well, guess who's not there that's not going to three-peat?
I was just about to say, with the Stanley Cup playoffs set and the Panthers being eliminated, can the Lightning keep Lord Stanley in the Sunshine State, or will another team be hoisting the Stanley Cup?
Another team.
Go ahead.
Another team for sure. My prediction is probably be crazy because I'm going to be biased on this one, but I'm going to say Sabres and Kings just because I have a good friend in Buffalo and I know him and I are going to go at each other's throats the whole series.
Well, that, and you also want to see Kopitar go out on top.
Yeah.
Which, respect. I get it.
I'm gonna say the Sabres or Vegas Golden Knights. I think those are the best 2 teams in hockey. This is a hockey. You don't know nothing about it. I think that's going to be your Stanley Cup Finals. I do. Vegas and Buffalo. If I had to like flip a coin between the two, I'm going to give the edge to Buffalo. I think Buffalo wins it all. So when you said like you were surprised they were there, I'm like, damn, that's my pick to win it all. You just shocked right now.
Well, I mean, I didn't think they were going to be going on this kind of run, because it was like, well, we know Colorado, the Avalanche are going to be a very heavy favorite. We know the Lightning are going to be a favorite as well because they are champions as well. We got Pittsburgh with Sidney Crosby. We got the Flyers. We got the Bruins. Don't ever count out the Bruins. But honestly, I'm not surprised that Vegas is in the bracket this year as well.
Yeah. Vegas had a very good year, man. Like Vegas is good. I think the Penguins are good too. I meant like the Hurricanes are like this is going to be one of the best Stanley Cup playoffs in a long time. Like I'm excited. Like I haven't really watched them, much the last 10 years, just because. Well, not gonna say about 8 years. I just, but I mean, it's going to be good. NBA playoffs are good. To NBA, this was the best product the NBA has put on in 10 years this year.
Yes.
They really did a good job. The NBA is fun again. Like I'm just shocked I'm saying that, but the NBA is good. The NHL is good. Sports is as good as it ever was in America.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But honestly, as far as the Western Conference goes, I think it might come down to, I want to say, the Avalanche or Vegas. The Kings could be a dark horse. I'll say that right now.
Man, the Kings are going to get punished by the Avalanche, man. That's crazy talk. I don't think they win a game.
Yeah, but, I mean, after the Olympics, think about how McKinnon is feeling after missing that wide-open goal.
I don't know, man. I don't think the Kings win a game. Knock on your team, Terry. I think the Avalanche are that good.
Kings in 7.
Ooh,
Very
okay.
high. Look, I know that's your team, and you want to believe. But I'll talk about the Hawks later. But yeah, go ahead. So he's got the Kings beating the Avalanche in the first round in Game 7. All right.
But yeah. So as far as the Eastern Conference goes for NHL, like you said, to me it was shocking. But now that I'm thinking about it more, it could come down to Buffalo. I'm still not going to count out the Bruins or Penguins anytime soon. And honestly, I'll throw the Lightning into the mix just because Florida has shown, we are the best state in the NHL where the Stanley Cup runs through.
So, AC wants to make his pick.
Go for it.
I'm agreeing with that.
You're agreeing with that's not who you picked.
I want to agree.
Okay, well he's gonna agree with me. He said the Hurricanes is what he told me. So
okay. Hey, good on you, little man. Good on you. All right. So we're going to take our final commercial break. When we come back, we're going to make some WrestleMania predictions. Why? Because we got night 1 tomorrow night, night 2 the day after tomorrow, and we're going to make some weekend predictions for Major League Baseball. We'll be right back in just a minute.
can stop me now.
All right. Welcome back, y'all. This weekend, we got WrestleMania 42 back in Las Vegas. It is a 2-night event. It's going to be a fun time, and it's going to be an awesome time. Now, for night one, we're going to make some predictions with both nights. First matchup, we got the Vision being Logan Paul and Austin Theory with content creator I Show Speed facing off against the Usos and my boy, the one they call the Megastar, with everybody saying L.A. Knight in a 6-man tag team match.
I mean, the Usos aren't going to lose. They're pushing them as the greatest tag team of all time, even though they're not there. But they're pushing that narrative hard, and that would really hurt them to do that. So I'm going to say the Usos win this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with the Usos and LA Knight in this one. But I also agree that the Usos are definitely not up there as the greatest tag team of all time. They have an argument, but they're not there. Terry, who are you taking?
I'm also taking the Usos and LA Knight.
Hell yeah. All right. Next up, we got Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm turning his phone down.
All right. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be some outside interference in this one. So I'm gonna give the match to Gunther because I'm gonna say Braun Breaker returns and screws over Seth Rollins, so they could develop that storyline even more.
That's not a crazy thing.
See, that's funny. You and I think so much alike, Terry. So I actually have Braun Breaker coming back too, but spearing Gunther, giving him the L at WrestleMania to set up the Gunther versus Braun, because they're trying to push Braun so hard, and they've already pushed Gunther to retire these people. It's just going to be a good feud. I think that's how that goes down. So I think Seth Rollins wins.
But wasn't Seth the one that took out Braun Breaker?
Yes, but think about how storylines go. So if he just comes back and spears Seth Rollins, everybody's gonna be like, okay. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. I think he comes back and helps Seth.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm gonna have to take Seth Rollins in this one as well. Like y'all said, there's definitely gonna be some outside interference. We could see the return. We're definitely gonna see the return of Braun Breaker, but I think he goes ahead and spears Gunther, and who knows? We'll see where that goes. I honestly think it'll be good. All right, now for the main event of night one, we got Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, taking on Randy Orton with Pat McAfee in his corner. Now, if Orton loses, McAfee will leave the WWE or the professional wrestling industry permanently.
You want to go first, Terry?
You can go first on this. I'm thinking about it.
All right. So for me, even in a recent interview, Triple H says you can't lose QB1 and replace him like that. He says you can't do that. So this is what it comes down to now. He's going to have to save face. I think Cody Rhodes loses WrestleMania to Randy Orton. I think they're giving Randy his last glory, and he deserves it. Let's be honest. And I think Pat McAfee. I think a few other people come out that Cody's been feuding with here recently. So I think that's how that goes down. I think Randy Orton hits a RKO, wins a title for the last time at WrestleMania. I think 15 will be the last one they give him. And that'd be very symmetrical too. 17 Cena, 16 Flair, 15 Orton, 14 Triple H. I think that's how that goes down. Give me Randy Orton.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Randy Orton as well. But I think after this, we're gonna start to see a change in Cody, and I'm hoping this will eventually lead to a heel turn. Because I think at this point, kind of like when Roman Reigns turned heel, I think that kind of saved Roman Reigns' career because it seemed like everyone was bored of the face character. And I think Cody needs to be heel to kind of save his status too. I think too, and then start pushing someone else to be a new, I guess, the new face of the company, kind of. But I want to see a Cody Rhodes heel turn, but it won't be at WrestleMania. It'll be down the line. But Orton wins.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the sweep saying that Randy Orton will definitely get the win. This will be his last dance as WWE champion to mark off being a 15-time champion, and this will honestly be the start of Cody Rhodes turning heel. If you've seen the show, The Boys, and you know the character Homelander, I honestly think if Cody turns heel, we're going to get that version of Cody. We are going to get a diabolical heel.
You know, I said this last year about a WrestleMania turn, and it's going to end at SummerSlam, and I was right. But I'm going to make another prediction. I like I said, I think Randy wins this, and I think they rematch at SummerSlam, and I think Cody, turns heel.
Pulls the trigger and turns heel. Yes.
Yeah, just pops him in the back with a chair when the ref's not looking or something, and use brass knuckles and gets
or like low blow or something like that.
I think that's how that's going to go down. And heel Cody's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited too. I honestly cannot wait to see what would be in store when Cody Rhodes turns heel.
Yeah, it's going to be fun times.
And let's face it, we don't want Pat McAfee to leave either.
I'll agree to that.
I like Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he's a great for the show. That's for sure.
He is.
For sure. All right, so night 2, the first matchup we got is Obafemi facing the alpha male of our species, being Brock Lesnar.
You want to take this one, Terry?
Yeah, I'll take this. This one kind of shocked me that the fact that it's the first one. You said it's the first one on the match card, correct?
Of night 2, yes.
Like, does that just kind of blow your mind that I know, okay, yes, I know Brock Lesnar is basically part-time and winding down to this point, but for someone of his caliber and then what he's brought for the company, I'm not saying he should be main event by any means, but like at least a little further, like in the middle of the card or closer to the top tier,
or like co-main event.
Yeah, or not even that. Let's say the one before the co-main event.
I'll agree to that.
The fact that it's a non-title match, but it's like some of that caliber, because I feel like it's going to be a passing of the torch moment at this point. So I'm picking Obafemi to win this one, but I feel like it's a big slap in the face to Brock to have it this early to lead off the show.
All right. I couldn't disagree more. So night 2, people are going to be tuned in. They're going to be excited, all that. So you have to start the show with star power. Like it's got to be that way. I think that's why you're seeing this match at the beginning of night 2. You can't start the show with Sami Zayn and fucking Kevin Owens again. You know what I mean? Like, people are done with that or whatever. I think Brock Lesnar wins. I know that everybody's like this passing the torch moment, but WWE's not going to be that predictable on every match. I think Brock wins. I think Paul Heyman comes back. I think him and Brock reunite it here. Brock Lesnar wins, and then it goes on to a deeper rivalry going into between Brock and Obi, and I think they're going to make. I think this is, Brock Lesnar is one of those. We're going to do a whole story. If I'm going to job to this guy in the end and I'm going to pass the torch, I'm not going to do it on one night. I think Brock wins this, and then you've got the I lost mentality. Now I've got to fight harder, work stronger, and then Obi wins in the end, maybe SummerSlam somewhere down the line like that. But no, I think Brock Lesnar wins this so they can set up that storyline.
So this is a kind of a crazy, not to say prediction. Well, I guess I'd be predicting a future storyline. But if let's say Brock, he said, teams up with or Paul Heyman again, do you think that's gonna kind of drive a wedge then with Braun Breaker, and possibly
Yes.
develop a storyline with Braun Breaker and Lesnar?
Look, all this is tied together with Paul Heyman. That's what I'm getting at with this. Like,
Yeah.
every bit of this is Paul Heyman is the coolest, probably coolest guy in wrestling history. Yeah, I think he's pulling all this together. I do. I think all this is tied together. Braun Breaker, him, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. That's going to get tied into. I'm getting ahead of myself, but yes, you are correct, Terry. I foresee that as well.
Because we're really nice.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, man, Brock's gonna win. Oba has some really unmatched aura just from his entrance alone. But the more in depth that you went into it, that it's like, oh, they're gonna set up a storyline between these two. They're gonna make sure that it's like, in the end, Oba will get over. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, a guy like Brock Lesnar is definitely not going to lay down to put someone over one night on something like this. So I do like that. They could set something up, maybe building up towards SummerSlam where it's like, hey, Oba's now over. He beat Brock. He got the best of Brock and everything like that. Having said that, though, I know this is the first match of night 2 and everything like that. I've been making comments on social media, and people have said like, "Oh, that's stupid." But both of these guys are pushing 300 pounds, and they have damn near 6-pack abs. I don't give a fuck if it is the first match of night 2. That fucking ring is collapsing with both of those behemoths. Like, oh, it's a 5-hour show. Yeah, well, you know what? They can spend the remainder of the 2 hours talking about night 1 as they get the ring finished. That ring is fucking collapsing. But I'm going to go ahead and take Brock Lesnar in this one.
Sounds good.
All right. Next up, we got the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. Now, keep in mind, Finn Balor just got executed from Judgment Day recently.
Well, he's very much alive. I think you meant to say exiled.
Exiled, yeah. Well, you know what I meant.
You want to start this one, Andrew, while I go laugh off camera?
Yeah, I don't really know. Somehow Danhausen's going to come into play here. This is the match he's going to come in, and I don't know which way this is going to go. Give me Dominic. Finn Balor seems to be like moving toward the end of his career. Dominic's the new flavor of the month, so give me Dominic.
I'm going to take Finn on this one. I don't know. I don't think Danhausen's going to interfere with this one per se. I think he's going to – it seems like he's got a little like a side story developing with I Show Speed as of recent weeks. So I think he's probably going to interfere in that match, which will lead to the Usos winning. But I think Finn Balor's going to – I guess this would be his complete face turn because everyone seems to love the Demon Finn Balor, and that's always been the face character for his gimmick. But, yeah, I'm going to take Finn Balor in this one.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to take Finn Balor in this one as well. We saw it, as the weeks progressed and everything like that. And even when Danhausen came on to WWE, that it was only a matter of time before Finn turned face. So I'm going to take Finn Balor in this one. And then the main event of night 2 is for the World Heavyweight Championship between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And I believe I saw something on social media. I don't know how true this is, but Roman said that if he loses to CM Punk, he is leaving WWE.
Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, we know that's not going to happen. Well, first I'll say I got Roman Reigns in this one, but of course he's just going to want to, bait people in to try to. I mean, everyone says they're going to leave if they lose. In the words of JBL, oh wow, that is not going to happen. I'm curious to see where direction they're going to go after this, regardless of who wins that match. As far as the developing stories in the near future, however, I got Roman Reigns becoming champ once again.
Yeah. This is all going to come into play with Paul Heyman as well. So, like Paul Heyman, this WrestleMania is going to be about Paul Heyman. I'm telling you right now, he's going to put together CM Punk, Roman Reigns, because he's been with them both. Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins. I'm telling you, this main event is going to be great. I'm more excited about this match than any match out there. Give me Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no, I'll for sure go with the sweep as well. Give me Roman in this matchup. Don't get me wrong, I have liked CM Punk since he became champion, but Roman is on a mission right now. And honestly, we could see an interference from the Usos to make sure that Roman gets the title. We could even see Crash Out Jey Uso come back.
Maybe.
So, but we got some baseball games coming up this weekend. First up, we got Kansas City going into the Bronx to take on the New York Yankees.
I heard the last part. Who's playing the Yankees?
The Royals.
Well, even if Aaron Judge goes 0 for 16 and Stephen A. Smith loses his mind, I'm still going to take the Yankees to win this series.
So it's at Yankee Stadium. The Royals are 7-13. I mean, that's the Yankees already won tonight as well. Yeah, I'm taking the Yankees.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Yankees as well. I mean, again, this is at Yankee Stadium. So, yeah, give me the pinstripes, baby. Next up, we got the Cincinnati Reds going into Minnesota to take on the Twins.
You said Cincinnati and Minnesota?
Yes.
Ah, man. I'm very disappointed in Minnesota. But yeah, Minnesota. I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm going to take the Reds. I'm guessing at this point, but I'm going to take the Reds.
Yeah, honestly, I'll go ahead and take the Reds as well. Yeah. Let's not sleep on Cincinnati now.
I mean, go. It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Next up, we got the Mets, who, after today, are now on a 9-game losing streak as they go back into Wrigley to take on the Cubs.
Give, give me the Cubs and give me the Cubs big. The Cubs are in last place of their division with a winning record. The NL Central is the best division in baseball right now. And the New York Mets are next. Give me the Cubs.
Yeah, give me the Cubs in this one as well, because I hate the Mets.
You know what? That's valid. I hate the Mets too, but yeah, give me the Cubs. They got a really solid lineup. Plus, we got 140 games left to go in this season, and I'm excited for this Cubs team. Let's see where it goes. All right, next up, we got the San Francisco Giants going into Nationals Park to take on the Nationals.
Man, the Giants are real disappointing. Real disappointing. I don't think the Giants win this game, this series.
For the sake of the Diamondbacks. I already know who James is going to pick. He's already advertising them because, I went to one game at Oracle. But let me go ahead and just say the Diamondbacks, or not, the Nationals win this series.
Well, you think I'm going to pick them, but you know what they say about assuming. So, look, I respect the Giants and everything like that, but the Nationals have a very young team right now. Give me the Nationals.
You're lying to yourself.
Anyways, next game up, we got the Tampa Bay Rays going into PNC Park to take on the Pirates. Big shout out to JT, who sang the national anthem at PNC Park.
Yeah, Pirates are 12-8. Let's not sleep on the Pirates. That's another thing where you said we're early in the season. Calm down. The Pirates will not be in first place at the end of this year. That's a classic example of what you were talking about earlier. They're not beating the Rays. The Rays are good. Give me the Rays.
I will take the Pirates. Just because. I'm guessing.
The Pirates are 12-8.
Now, look, don't get me wrong. I like the Tampa Bay Rays and everything like that. They have a very good young team. But for Saturday's game, they got Paul Skeens on the mound going into that game. It's all about pitching. Give me the Pirates.
Well, the Pirates already won game one, and if Skeens is coming up next game, I changed my prediction as well. I'm going with the Pirates.
There you go. All right, next game up, we got the Chicago White Sox going into Sacramento to take on the A's.
Boy, the A's are New York killers. They took the series from the Mets and the Yankees, man. The team with no city. That's wild. Yeah, the White Sox aren't beating the A's. So give me the A's.
I too will take the A's because they are playing the American League Rockies at this point.
Man, you didn't tell a single lie in that statement, and I'm going to agree with both of y'all on this one. Yeah, give me the A's. They got some really young talent, but then again, this is the White Sox that we're talking about.
There's no rankings in baseball.
Very
not
true.
Like college.
Very true. Very true. Next game up, we got the Detroit Tigers going into Fenway to take on the Red Sox.
Detroit's going to be good this year, just like I said they were last year, and I was completely right. Man, Boston's disappointing. I didn't think they were going to be as good as last year, and I was spot on, man. Yeah, give me the Tigers.
I also take the Tigers, but I'm going to say it's like 2-1.
I honestly could see that, but for right now, as far as tomorrow goes, Give me the Tigers because they got Scooble on the mound, and oof, he got a 2.2 ER or yeah, he's got a 2.2 ERA right now. So yeah, give me the Tigers in this one. Next up, we got the Milwaukee Brewers going into Lone Depot Park in Miami to take on the Marlins.
So, man, that's the NL Central's brutal. Milwaukee's still good, make no mistake about it. But the Marlins, man, the Marlins are good. Much better than I thought they were going to be. They beat the Braves in the first game, and then the Braves just absolutely beat the fucking dog shit out of them game 2 and 3 to win the series. Milwaukee's disappointing, but being in the NL Central, this is going to be a good series, man. Both these teams are really good, but I think I'm going to take Milwaukee. I just think they're a little better.
I have been saying the word manager.
I'm gonna take the Marlins in this one.
Manager, she thinks it's
Sorry, I had a Wake Forest blackout moment.
People say that's the same thing with Joe Campbell by making him look like
I mean, look, it's in the bottom of the ninth right now, and it's 4-4. This is going to be a good series.
So we're all good.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I like the young talent that the Marlins have right now, but as far as pitching goes, the Marlins' only good pitcher is Sandy Alcantara, and honestly, the Brewers just have more offensive firepower. So I'm going to take the Brewers in this one.
I agree.
Next, go ahead.
I said I agree.
All right. Next up, we got the Baltimore Orioles going into Progressive Field to take on the Cleveland Indians.
Gosh, man, Cleveland, they're a tough team as well. They're 11-10. Baltimore's 10-10. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, for Mac's sake, I'm gonna also go Baltimore.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Baltimore as well. Yeah, Baltimore just has a really good lineup as far as offense goes, and especially defense too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Orioles in this one. Next up, we got the St. Louis Cardinals going into Houston to take on the Astros.
Oh man, the Astros! How the mighty have fallen.
Yes, sir.
Give me the Cardinals.
Well, we know who James is gonna pick because we know he can't go against his religion, which is the Cubs. But I'm gonna pick the Cardinals as well.
Man, you really thought I was gonna pick against the? You really thought I was gonna pick the Astros? Fuck them, man! Give me the goddamn Cardinals.
Keep your voice down over there. You might shoot your ass.
All right, next up, we got a NL East battle between the Atlanta Braves as they go into Citizens Bank Park to take on the Phillies.
So the Braves are on the road. The Braves are the only team that have not lost a series yet. And let's go deeper. The Braves have scored 115 runs. The Dodgers have scored 105. Let that sink in because we know what the Dodgers are. The Braves' point differential is 54. The Dodgers is plus 46. Nobody's playing better baseball than the Atlanta Braves right now. And I know it's in Philadelphia, but just to go further down the rabbit hole, right? Because that's what we like to do. The Braves and Phillies, they started it off today. And the Braves won this game. The Braves won this game 9-0 today. Tomorrow on the mound for the Braves, Cy Young winner Chris Sale. The Braves are winning this series. All they got to do is win one more, and Sale's on the mound tomorrow. Feeling pretty good about the Braves winning this series.
I never thought of him in that way.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They're definitely got all wheels spinning right now, and hopefully that will last even going into the All-Star break and doesn't let up for them. I got the Braves taking this series as well in a sweep.
Ooh.
Damn, in a sweep is crazy. But it's not that crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Braves as well. The fact that their offensive firepower is the best in the league right now, and the fact that the Dodgers are 14-4, when you look at the lineup that they have, is absolutely insane. So yeah, give me the Braves in this one.
Right. Not only do the Braves have the best offense in the league, they also have the best ERA in the league. That's a dangerous combination.
Yes, sir. All right. Next up, we got the Texas Rangers going into T-Mobile Park to take on the Seattle Mariners.
Give me Texas.
Cal Raleigh for MVP. I'm just kidding. Give me Texas as well.
Yeah, no, give me Texas as well. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like the Mariners just because I was stationed out there for about 3.5 years. But, I mean, look, as long as the Rangers have Bruce Bochy as their manager, I think they're going to be okay. Now, honestly, I really didn't think this game was going to be happening tonight, mostly because we saw a snow shower at Coors Field. But tomorrow we got the LA Dodgers playing the Colorado Rockies.
I mean, that's not even a real question. I mean, why are we asking this? Give me the Dodgers in a sweep.
Yeah.
Dodgers might close the gap on the Braves for most runs scored in a season after leaving Coors Field.
I agree. I agree with that 100%. I think they closed the 21 differential in this series for sure.
Currently 7-1 in favor of the Dodgers, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
I ain't surprised either.
Dodgers in a brutal sweep. You can't be a pitcher in Colorado. They're just when has there ever been a good Colorado pitcher that does well at Coors Field?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nah, for sure. Give me the Dodgers in this one. And man, oh man, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Dodgers get into like football area type of scoring, like 14, 20 runs. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's not far-fetched.
All right. Next up, we got the Toronto Blue Jays going into Chase Field to take on the Diamondbacks, who are in a good position and within shouting distance of the Dodgers.
Diamondbacks take the series 2-1.
Ooh. Okay.
They're going to let me down with the sweep on Sunday, probably.
I mean, Blue Jays are pretty bad. So I'm not picking them. Give me the Diamondbacks.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks as well. They have so much young talent and just they got to do something with it, but I'm going to take the Diamondbacks in this series.
They could trade some of it to the Diamondbacks.
Very true. All right. Finally, speaking of shouting distance, we got the San Diego Padres. Shit, I just had it. We got the
Take your time. You got this. We believe in you.
All right. Yeah, we got the Padres going into Angel Stadium to take on the Angels.
What do you think about the Angels right now? The Angels are doing pretty good right now, but the Padres have won 9 in a row. After starting the season real good. I mean, think about that. So, I mean, won 8 or 9 games in a row, and they're still a game and a half behind the Dodgers, but I give me San Diego. There's not a hotter team in baseball.
Yeah, especially in the NL.
Here comes my bold prediction.
Oh boy.
The Angels are going to do to the Padres what Lesnar did to Taker and end the streak.
I mean,
just for one game. Padres win the series, but I think Angels will take it tomorrow.
Angels are currently up 3-0. They might take it tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say Angels might take it at the end of the series, so I'm gonna go with San Diego. But if the Angels take it tonight, I wouldn't be too surprised.
What the Angels need to do is start bringing in more players with the last name named after a fish. So they need to somehow have Tim Salmon drink from the fountain of youth. They get some kind of monk healer for Mike Trout and whatever other fish we could think of to help them out.
All right. Well, that wraps up tonight's episode. Gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for coming on and giving y'all thoughts on the topics that we discussed, and especially the predictions as we build up to WrestleMania and some baseball this weekend.
If I may, sir.
Go for it.
I'd like to make a little announcement. So we've already posted this one on the socials. We have Riverside City coach, or college coach, coming on the Golden Broom podcast that I'll be on interviewing him this coming Sunday. However, earlier today, I was communicating with Rich Hill from University of Hawaii men's baseball team.
Ooh.
He has confirmed to be on the show because he'll be in Corvallis that weekend, so it won't be much of a time difference. To be on the Golden Broom podcast April 26th for an interview with us. So,
okay.
So both times they're going to be great. It's great to learn their history, their background, and just great overall talking baseball with coaches. So thank you for having me on the show. Thank you for allowing me to get that announcement off. And for those who want to follow me on X, here's my X profile name, and hope to increase my following. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah, man.
Night.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, man. All right, so that wraps up another uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. Want to give a big shout out to the 45 people that tuned in for tonight's episode. Love y'all. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Now, it is Friday night. Have fun. Know your limits, but have fun. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't end up in the hospital dead or in jail. If you end up in jail, call somebody whose number you know by heart and then proceed to establish dominance quickly. Until next time, peace